The people that expect every single player to be a robot. Like, if you want... I mean this. If you want a player to be a robot, go be a fan of Paige Beckers. Like, Caitlyn's not a robot by any means. So if you guys haven't seen this clip right here. So what happens in this clip is Caitlyn, up to this point, has 25 points. We can be honest, Caitlyn has 25 points up to this point in the game. Natasha Howard, up to this point in the game, has 0 points. So
rival fans are completely losing it. Why? Because Caitlin Clark had the nerve to be amazing. Can you believe it? She's not just making great plays, she's hurting feelings, embarrassing fan bases, and probably causing some broken TV remotes. Now, all the haters are teaming up like they're in a superhero movie, just because Caitlyn keeps shining. Is it jealousy? Fear? Just nonsense? Get ready, because we're about to look at the funny meltdown of fans who simply can't deal with Caitlyn being Caitlyn.
Instead of for all these ladies talking about, man, Caitlin Clark this and Caitlin Clark that, it's hurting the game, and then it's this, that, and the third, go focus on your craft and get better. I'm telling you right now, because if it does, then y'all look like a cohesive unit, and the WNBA will look watchable.
And now we are to the point. I think we're past the point, and everybody is letting it be known, especially if you are of color. You cannot be a Caitlin Clark fan at this point as a black person. This is what is being said to us. How you can't root for Caitlin Clark? I'm not making it up. There's people who are just blatantly telling us we can't enjoy a white basketball player.
The WNBA was supposed to be calm this season. Just the usual tough games, a few small fights, and some cool highlights that most people would ignore. But then Caitlin Clark showed up like a wrecking ball with a killer jump shot, and now rival fans are losing their minds. It's like they just realized their favorite player isn't even the top scorer on their own team anymore. Out.
You gotta put it in perspective, right? These girls have been grinding to grow the game of basketball in the WNBA. They've been grinding to grow the sport to the world, the viewerships. They've been grinding for all of this. And then you have this girl that comes along from college and is an instant change. She's handed pretty much being the face of the league. There's going to be girls that are offended by that. And there's going to be girls that think she's got to earn it and she doesn't deserve this early. She's handled it great. I think she's performed last year. She's performing again this year. I think she's the rightful face of the NBA.
It started with a quiet whisper, she's good. But just a few games later, rival fan bases are in full panic mode. Now we're seeing tantrums, wild conspiracy theories, and Reddit threads that feel like emotional support groups. The new complaint? Caitlin Clark is too good. That's it, that's the problem. She's playing way better than expected, like she can't stand being average. Imagine being so talented that people blame you for messing up the whole vibe of the league.
So, Angel Reese fans are also trying to do a little but whataboutisms when it comes to one Caitlin Clark being at the Kansas City Chiefs game. Now keep in mind, you know what you've seen out of Caitlin Clark this offseason? You've seen, you've seen Athlete of the Year. You've seen her in the gym. Indiana Fever videos have come out, right, of her training in the gym. Seriously, I mean, there's one out here that's literally like 13 minutes long. Right here, you see that? That's 13 minutes.
And let's not act like this outrage is low-key. At first, rival fans were bragging like their teams would shut her down in seconds. The next thing you know, Caitlyn's hitting shots from way beyond the three-point line, and suddenly those same fans are calling her overhyped and not that special. Right, because nothing says not special like leading your team in almost every stat and carrying them to wins they probably shouldn't even have.
The delusional fan base that follows her disrespected the WNBA players by saying she's going to go in that league and tear it apart. These people are so disrespectful and so unknowledgeable and so stupid. And Diana said it best. This kid's in for a rude awakening. This kid's on the wrong team. She's got the wrong skill set to handle the physicality of that league. This rookie class isn't even one of the best rookie classes in the last 10 years. She's just not built for the physicality of this league.
Yeah.
And she's not quick enough to get away from the physicality.
P3s, miss half of them, and settle into a quiet rookie season like everyone else. Instead, she's out here casually beating defenders who've been in the league longer than TikToks existed. She's dishing out assists like Oprah hands out free cars, you get a dime, you get a dime. And rival fans? They're just pretending they didn't watch their favorite team get torched by a rookie who doesn't even blink under pressure. The excuses? They're changing by the day. First, it was, she hasn't played real defense yet. Then it was, wait till she faces a real team. Next came, she only scores because of screens. And now? The big reach, she's ruining the balance of the league. Oh, sure, the league was perfectly balanced before she showed up, like some WNBA version of Thanos was keeping things fair. Now she's breaking the multiverse with no-look passes, and let's not forget that sudden experts who popped up the moment Caitlyn hit a game winner. These people couldn't name 3 teams last season, but now they've got stats, spreadsheets, and long think pieces about why she's supposedly bad for the league. Spoiler, she's not bad for the league, she is the league right now. She's driving the ratings, selling out arenas, and even forcing the WNBA app to finally stop buffering like it's 2003.
This girl, the Golden Goose, comes along and she wreaks havoc. She's the rookie of the year. She's 4th in the league in MVP voting. 4th in the league, her rookie year. Outstanding. She's like Steph Curry. She can pull up from anywhere. You understand? She has that kind of capability. Then won a national championship. Lost to LSU one year. We lost to South Carolina another year. But she's outstanding and clearly worthy of being the number 1 overall pick. And what I was saying to everybody is ride the wave. Rising tide lifts all boats. She's not a scrub. She's not only can play, she's a star caliber player who draws this.
The best part? Caitlyn's doing all this while being the most fouled player on the court every night. She's ending games with more bruises than points, and that's really saying something. But somehow, she still doesn't get the respect. Nope. Rival fans are too busy reading her facial expressions like they're on trial. Did you see her face after that layup? So arrogant. Oh, I'm sorry. Was she supposed to apologize for scoring through 3 defenders like it was just light exercise? Meanwhile, other rookies can miss a free throw by a mile and still get hyped for their potential, but when Caitlyn drops 30, suddenly it's a national emergency. She's not humble enough. Translation? She's confident, skilled, and refuses to make herself small just to keep you comfortable. Newsflash, confidence isn't arrogance just because she's not on your team. Being good at your job isn't a crime, and it definitely shouldn't cause this much emotional damage among rival fans. And what makes this whole meltdown even funnier? Rival fans are now scrambling to downplay everything she does. She breaks the rookie assist record? Oh, that doesn't count, her team runs everything through her. She leads the league in minutes? Well, that just means she doesn't get benched enough. The goalposts aren't just moving, they're on roller skates at this point.
The delusional fan base that follows her disrespected the WNBA players by saying she's going to go in that league and tear it apart. These people are so disrespectful and so unknowledgeable and so stupid. And Diana said it best. This kid's in for a rude awakening. This kid's on the wrong team. She's got the wrong skill set to handle the physicality of that league. This rookie class isn't even one of the best rookie classes in the last 10 years. She's just not built for the physicality of this league. Yeah, and she's not quick enough to get away from the physicality.
Honestly, Caitlyn could cure male pattern baldness and people would still find a reason to complain. Yeah, but did she do it while playing defense? The truth is simple, Caitlyn Clark makes rival fans uncomfortable. Not because she's cocky. Not because she's flashy. But because she's destroying every expectation they had about her failing. They needed her to struggle. They needed her to miss. Because if she succeeds, they have to admit she's the real deal, and that their favorite players are suddenly getting outshined by a rookie with laser focus and MVP-level skills. And let's talk about the broadcasters and pundits too. Some of them are clearly fighting an inner battle every time she plays well. You can hear it in their voices, they want to give her credit, but they're scared of upsetting the Twitter crowd that acts like praising Caitlyn is some kind of betrayal. So instead, they settle for boring, safe comments like, she's playing decent tonight. Decent? She just dropped a triple-double and made your graphics guy work overtime, but sure, let's call it decent. The funniest part? Caitlyn doesn't even seem bothered. While rival fans are falling apart with jealousy, she's out there calmly picking apart defenses like a surgeon on a mission.
I'm not in the WNBA, right? But I do know girls and I do know basketball. So I have some opinions on why I think Caitlyn Clark might be getting so much hate in the NBA, in the WNBA from WNBA players. And it's because of something I noticed that she does since like NCAA when she was playing for college. She complains a lot to the refs. She plays with the refs. She talks to them, she looks at them, she complains to them, she whines to them all the time, like for any game and every game. And for me as a basketball player, like, just play. Like, yeah, I get you might be feeling like you're targeted or whatever, but like, bro, just play. Like, stop looking for help. Because no one's going to respect that. Whether you deserve it or not, no one's going to respect you.